Yeah, I'm gonna say we're just
You're really tall.
Yes, Jane. Nice to meet you as well.
Oh, yeah,
A very tall Jane's just noticed.
yeah, I know. Well, I didn't know that, but it's kind of really obvious on that camera.
Yeah, I'm just ridiculously tall. We were just
Well, that
swapping
or
sides
really short.
where we're preferred to stand. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why I automatically just put myself in that corner. I just
Naughty corner.
I just go in the corner all the time.
Naughty corner.
Yeah, that's probably no. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
It's wonderful to have you with us here for your fourth live hour. Third. Going into fourth.
8,
Third.
9, 10, third. Oh, this has started well.
No. It's the third. It's the third show of the day.
Yeah.
Wow, that was wishful thinking.
Kind of.
Good morning, everyone. It's wonderful to have your company. Guess what? You've already guessed, you've already seen, you can already see it. Me and Jane are together for the first time ever on the show. I don't know why this has taken so long. There's been a few instances where it was lined up and then it changed and they kept us apart.
They did, I know. I think they maybe kept it as apart for a reason.
That reason might become very clear, or may have already become made very clear. If you did join Stephanie and Mel for the previous hour, please do make sure to get your baskets checked out. That was a really, really busy show with the launch of that fabulous brand new box kit magazine. So please make sure, if it's sat in your basket right now, go straight to your messages, click those links and get it checked out to make sure it's picked and packed and sent straight through to your front door as quick as it can be. And of course do that for all of the shows that we join you with here at Highlight Crafts. We have for you though in this hour resin, which is very exciting, and that of course is why Jane is here with us today.
It is.
All things resin. Resin has been a big part of your life now for how long?
9, 10 months.
Yeah, it's almost been a year, hasn't it?
Coming up on a year, yeah.
And the journey has grown so much, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You've got a couple of moulds at home, haven't you?
Just 1 or 2.
Couple of 100.
Dozen, maybe. Just a few.
But it was a snowballing effect, wasn't it? Because you discovered it, and I think because you came into working within, and we'll go into and we'll tell you how to shop and everything in a few minutes' time. But I find it really interesting because obviously here at Highlight Crafts we have everyone from different backgrounds, and everyone has different interests and hobbies, and majority of them being craft, but other ones are a type of craft. Like some of us have hobbies of cooking, and maybe some of us that don't work necessarily with the products, but maybe work in more of an admin role, do every now and again take a little bit of a fancy to something.
Yeah.
And would you say that you were infused by what you saw, or was it just through discovery and thought, I want to try that? I
think it was just because I'd seen it on Instagram. I'd seen it on the internet, and I looked and I thought, that looks so cool, and it just looks fun and interesting and different. And I needed something that was a hobby that was outside of work, and it was outside of the gym, and it was just for me, and it gave me something to just distract myself from all the lifestyle noise and everything.
Yep.
And I tried it. I bought a really small kit, tried it, made a set of coasters, and I thought, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So then I bought a bigger kit, bought some inks, bought glitters, bought mica powders, and it's just gone.
And it kept going. It kept going and growing, and it's still growing today because we're always evolving here at Highlight Crafts, bringing you new moulds, new resins, new techniques, and of course sharing with you different ways of how you can get the most out of your products. So your journey, really, that's how it started, and it is continuing and forevermore, because we here at Highlight Crafts are continuously developing new ways and new products for you, which is really exciting. Now, before we go into all of those products for you that we have out on the counter today, I'm just going to really briefly and quickly just share with you how to shop here at Highlight Crafts. It's super simple in the way that it all works, and I'm sure if you've joined us here for a show, you'll know exactly what to do. But for those of you who don't, it's a really good time to, of course, just keep check on how it all works. Now, we're streaming live on Instagram and Facebook. There are 2 live social media platforms, and they're shoppable as well. So you can join us there whilst ever we are live. And in the comment section of that video, you'll see everyone saying hello or good morning, good afternoon. That's where everyone gets interactive. But in that comment section is where you also do your shopping. Now, for every single item we have displayed, there'll be a product code for it, which, Jane, you set up as well.
I do, yes.
You do all of this.
Yeah, I add the products onto the campaigns and set up the codes and make price changes and things that are set. So, yeah.
Good price changes.
And new products, I add them onto the website.
Yes, you do. And photograph them, all that sort of stuff.
Them, yeah.
So it's nice as well to meet Jane, and not just for, of course, the resin, but also the other side of it too. So you're kind of doing both sides. Yes. Which is rather fun.
Yeah, it is. Very, very, like...
Ooh, yes, a lot going on.
A lot.
But with those shop codes that are, of course, applicable to all those items, if you want to get one home to your front door, you quite simply just need to type the word shop into the comments, then followed by the code that is for that product. So, shop clear, if you type that into your comment section, automatically will add the clear resin art from Cadence into your basket. Now, as soon as you type that, automatically you will receive a direct message from us here at Highlight Crafts, and that will have a link in it. All you need to do is click on the link that we've sent you and it'll redirect you to the website. Now, as soon as you land over at the Highlight Crafts website, you will then see your basket filled with all of the items that you've shopped ahead for during that hour. All that you then need to do is click on the checkout section and complete your order. But just before you do, please make sure to log into your Highlight Crafts account. The reason why that's so important is because all of the deals and discounts we have on the show will come down even further at checkout for you if you are a club member. Being a club member is also free, so you don't need to pay for that at all. There's nothing that means you have to pay monthly, you can cancel any time, that sort of stuff. It's a brilliant club to be in. Also as well, if you do spend £35 and over, you will then be eligible for free postage, okay? And along with that, you are going to get points. Now, those points will build up in the background, then you can spend them as and when you want to, but they build up much quicker than you could ever begin to imagine. Also as well, you can shop ahead on the website, so you can join us on the website, shop ahead for not just this show, but for all of the shows we've got coming up for you today. And we do have something that's going to complement this beautifully, because you might be painting or decorating them, or we've got a Cadence show later.
Oh, perfect.
That fabulous mystery one. There's a limited quantity of them as well. It's not something we can have more of, because you're actually going to get a Cadence tote bag. You are.
I've seen that. I took the picture of that.
You did.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that.
Very nice.
Tried to keep it under wraps. Mel let the cat out of the bag this morning.
The tote bag.
Yeah, kept the tote bag out of the cat out of the tote bag. We've not said show you a cat with a bag in it.
No.
No. But we are going to be doing that show later on for you, which I'm very excited about. And it means you will be able to decorate your resin projects. A few good mornings as well. Good morning to you, Stephanie Best. It's great to see you in the comments. Wonderful to have you. Good morning. Good morning, Angie, as well. She says she just lost her internet. They had a little earth tremor, so maybe that was why.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Angie in Skiathos. Maybe it was one of those big planes landing. She lives very near the airport. Maybe it was one of those.
Might have been that instead.
Yeah, it might have been a big jumbo jet. But I hope everything's okay, Angie. Good morning to you, Lou, as well. Very cold in Portsmouth, but no snow. We had snow this morning in Sheffield.
I had a little bit on my windscreen when I went to the gym. I was like, well, what's that doing there?
I know.
Nowhere else, just a tiny little bit across the bottom.
Well, I picked up our cameraman, Ethan, this morning in the car. Ethan is on cameras. And as I was going through the sort of like the country lanes from Sheffield into Derbyshire, the snow everywhere, and there was little paw prints, and I was like, foxes have already been out. It's quite cute.
I like that.
Pitch black though as well. It was great. Also, and we do have Amber producing and directing as well for you during the hour. Kaz, good morning to you. Diane, we also have Aileen as well. Oh, Diane says, morning all. Can you tell me if the Cadence Aquastone would be okay to use on the casting resin, then use a candle vessel? Is that heat proof, please? You can absolutely use the Cadence Aquastone on a candle jar. Just make sure, of course, it's on the exterior. You won't want the flame to be getting in direct contact with the Aquastone because it's a water-based medium, but it will withstand heat. Of course, if it's on a candle jar, you want to make sure it's at least 2 to 3 centimeters away from the flame. Though I always try and make sure. I don't know if you do as well with candle holders. Your flame isn't too close to it.
Yeah, you've got a decent gap between.
Definitely. If that candle holder is far too hot to pick up, like from the outer edge, even just after a few minutes, it's too close to the edge.
Yeah.
But yeah, lots of you in the comments. Lots of you in the Karens. I just saw the word Karen. Good morning to you, Karen. Wendy as well. It's all going wrong this morning.
Going so well.
Rena and Maureen, thank you so much for joining us. Right, should we get into it? Because we have, and this was back in stock on Saturday, so I'm moving the brew out of the way.
It was back in stock on Saturday, and it's gone very, very, very quick.
We've not got many left.
No,
we're approaching limited stock with this.
Yes.
We are going to be single figures very shortly for it. We started out with what we thought would be enough to see us through again the next couple of months, and it's lasted 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, it flew on in Saturday's show. It was such a busy show.
Yeah, really busy hour. Yeah. So congratulations if you got it then. But if you did miss out, or you're thinking, well, actually, I've already started using it and I'm well into it, I might get another set. This is the one to go for. Now, this is shop clear. It's $29.99. You're going to get inside here 2 250ml bottles. This resin's brilliant, though.
This is fantastic, this resin. I love it, and I love the clarity of it. These are what I made for Saturday's show with some of the moulds, and it's just absolutely crystal clear.
Look at that. It's like glass.
Yeah, and it's so easy to work with. There are no fumes with it. It's non-toxic. It's very safe to work with. You mix equal parts, part A and part B. You then give it a folding motion to mix the two together, It will go cloudy when you mix the two because it's two chemicals, so it's reacting with each other then. But as you're stirring it and mixing it in, it then starts to go clearer, and the strands that you see will then disappear. You may get some micro bubbles in there, but if you do that, then just let it stand for 5 minutes, 10 minutes maximum, and they'll disperse on their own. And then you can pour it, you can colour it, you can fill it with glitter, mica powders, anything you want.
It's a brilliant product, this one. I found as well it works really well after you've cast it and put it on a heat mat, and you can mould it.
Yes.
Shape it again, because if you'll have a look here, what Jane did on Saturday with the magnolia mould, you then rounded it onto a glass vase and then set it with UV resin.
Yeah, did that in the show, and it is so easy, and that's the difference between the Cadence resin art and typical epoxy resin, because it keeps that little bit of flexibility, the little bit that you can manipulate it once you've warmed it back up again, and it just means that you can mould it around things, and you can create just the most stunning effects with it.
I love it. It's crystal clear. It's so easy to use. One of the first points that's made on the packaging that is it's non-toxic as well, which we love. Also, it's great if you've done your acrylic pours and you're going to put it directly over the top. It creates that enamel coating for it.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to get both compartments, both parts of this in the box for you. It is from Cadence. You know you're getting Cadence quality with this. It's shop clear. It's just £29.99, which is a brilliant price for this one. You can, if you wanted to, spread your payments with PayPal Pay in 3 or ClearPay. Whatever you want to go for, you can spread the cost. But also, you are going to get your club discount on this as well, which means the price will come down even further for you, and you might even use some points.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, yes, you get 250ml of each, but that gives you a combined, you're getting a 500ml mix.
Yeah, you're getting half a litre.
Resin, which you can make quite a few items with that one. It is a good. Again, it is just such a good product.
It's lightweight as well. I mean, when you look at something like that, even if you were to put this on cards,
that's it.
Or brooches, it's not
I mean,
too
I think
weighty.
Mel was talking about drilling through them and making them onto drawer handles.
Oh, that would look nice. Oh yeah, so you'd have them like on cupboard. They would look fabulous, wouldn't they? You could. I was trying to think if you would set a screw in it. Maybe we'll figure that out one day. Maybe.
We'll have to try that.
Figure that out.
Yeah.
But again, with that, it's clear, it's non-toxic, it's from Cadence. Curing time for this one, have you found that with the generic 12 hours to demould?
Yeah, I'd say you need to give it 12 hours to demould. Depends on the temperature of the room that you're working in. If it's a warm room, then 8 to 12 is a pretty standard time. You do have a 40-minute working window when you've mixed it. So that means that within that 40 minutes, towards the end of that 40 minutes, it's going to start going thicker and kind of curing, because the exothermic reaction is starting to take place. So that means that it's curing within that container, but it means sometimes as well that depending on the project that you're making, pouring it out when it's that little bit thicker makes it easier to work with as well, because you can manipulate it into different kinds of places.
Nice, there you go. So you've got that really long working time, which was really generous as well. $29.99 shop clear for that one. We then have the UV set.
Yes, we do.
This is brilliant. Now, if you want quick, snappy projects, but also on maybe a smaller scale, or you want to stick your resin projects to one another or to other surfaces, this is brilliant. It comes, of course, in the black bottle, so no light can get to it. We are limited stock for this. It is just £19.99 today for you. That price has come down. You're going to get the UV torch as well.
You do, yes, you get the little torch. What you need to do with this, you take that cap off. There's a little seal on in the inside of there, and you swap it for that lid. But that has got a top on there that then comes off, and that's where you dispense your UV resin into your product. It's perfect for making jewellery, little pieces of jewellery into jewellery bezels, onto pieces of wood that you want to embellish things into to make like baubles or door signs or things like that. Key rings, smaller projects are better for your UV resin, unless, like you say, you're wanting to attach an epoxy resin item to something else, and then that will work just as well.
Definitely. This is, I mean, I loved working with the UV resin, especially when you did that trick of doing the drops on the mould, microing over it, and then pouring the resin.
It looks like water drops.
That was so good. Already busy for the bundle. Now that there is shop bundle, it's $19.99. That's going to get you a UV resin torch, which is really important for the curing. It takes around about 2 minutes?
1 to 2 minutes, depending on the size of the amount that you're wanting to cure. And that's what I like about this, because it is super quick. This one is great, and I love working with this, but my patience isn't always the best.
Me too.
So sometimes I kind of just want to make something and see it quickly. So this is why I like this one, because, like I say, 2 minutes and it's done. Yeah. You can colour it with mica powder. Alcohol inks, you can use it sparingly in there, but you don't want to make it too dark, because then the light won't be able to get through, and it won't cure, it'll just stay sticky. It won't go through properly.
That's a really good point to mention, actually, about, of course, if you turn it opaque, the light can't pass through it.
Yeah, that's right. So if you're making it in a mould, the mould needs to be a clear, like a transparent type like this, rather than the grey, you know, like the grey rubbery silicone ones. It's got to be a transparent mould that you can get that light through.
Brilliant. Okay, there you go. So that there for you is Shop Bundle, £19.99. We're going to take you now to a different medium from resin, okay? This is the resin cast.
Yes.
Now we've got it, the white is back in stock, finally.
It is, but we've not got a lot left.
Oh.
I know.
We're already
I think we've had it about a week, and again, it's just kind of flown out the door, because people were waiting for it to come back in, and once it was back in, it was like, wow, having that.
There we go.
Been stocking up on it.
This is what happens. The resin cast, it's a water-based medium.
It is. So this is a powder, isn't it? It's a powder in here. So you get 800 grams, and it is mixed by weight, not by volume. So you'd mix 100 grams of the white powder with 35 grams of water. The black one is 100 grams of powder with 25 grams of water.
Yes.
Because that is a pre-coloured mix in there anyway. And then you just mix it in, mix that water in, mix it in with your powder until it's a nice smooth consistency. You need to keep scraping around in the container to make sure you've got any lumps and get them all out. And then you pour that into your mould. It's a drying time of an hour and a half to 4 hours, I think.
Yes.
And then curing time is 2 to 3 days for it to be completely dry.
Yeah, you'll find that if even like once you, because some of like the coasters you can demold them in like an hour.
Yeah.
If you want to be like a little bit cheeky and fill up another one and get it going, it does. If you tried to paint it, the paint wouldn't stick straight away. It's still got that moisture inside there that needs to fully evaporate.
That's it, and that's what I found last week when I used the stickers on them. They look great on it. They look absolutely fantastic on it, but you need to make sure that the cast is completely dry before you attach them on there. Otherwise, they won't adhere to it properly.
Yes, definitely. So you can see these have now stuck nicely once it is dry.
Yeah.
We do have the black one of that available. So we've got, of course, the white, which was that shop white, $29.99 for you there, and then we do have the black one, which is shop black, which is also $29.99. Now these, when you're working with them, if you were to put black paint into the white, it goes grey. It would take a lot of paint for it to go jet black. This
is jet black.
Look at that! It is jet. It's solid. It is a beautiful, beautiful pigment in there.
Yeah, and I like the fact that it's not a in-your-face gloss. There's a nice sheen to it, but it's more matte than anything else. So if you're wanting to create a glossy finish on it, then you could put a thin layer of epoxy resin on there to give it a flood coat, and that would give it the shine.
Lovely. I mean, I'll look at this tray though. Isn't that wonderful? Using that epoxy and this together. Yeah. That's brilliant. I really like that. That is
I was so happy with how that came out.
That's got to be one of my favourite projects done with the resin here. That looks so good. If you want to go with the black, it's shop black to go for that one. Really easy to work with. Again, it's water-based. It couldn't be simpler. But with all of these resins that we've got for you, you want something to mix them in.
You do.
We do. Now, these cups are great because you can use them by weight or volume, can't you?
Yes, you can. Absolutely. I like to mix by volume, and you've got, on here, you've got all your measurements. So that's the side that's got all the millilitres, and then that's the side that's got ounces. But I do like these. And these are an item that you'll never have enough of.
No.
Once you've used it, if you manage to clean it out and then you use it a few times, you will then just think, well, I'm going to get a clean one because it's just easier. And they're an essential item, especially when these come with your mixing sticks as well. So that full set there is shop mix, $19.99. You get 50 pieces of the cups and 50 sticks to mix with.
Absolutely brilliant. So you can get your cups, all of your cups in there, and your sticks to go with it. The sticks are wood as well, so of course if you're using them with the water base, just wipe them down, keep them clean. Yeah. Use them for loads of different things. I have an absolute stack of them, and just every now and again one does have to go in the bin. Yeah. But they're a little bit more sustainable to work with. So brilliant price, under £20, $19.99 for those. So everybody.
Stock up on those because they are an absolute essential part of your kit if you're starting out with resin, definitely.
100%. Right, okay, we're going to talk moulds for you as well.
Yes.
Now, just before we go on to the moulds, just to let you know the bundle that we have for you here, which is your UV resin. 25% of that, so a quarter of the stock is now sat in baskets, okay? Really busy for that one. We are limited for it, so please do make sure, if you're thinking about it today, go ahead, but please make sure your basket's checked out so no one does miss out, okay? Right, we're going to have a look at the moulds. Now, these beaded trays
I love these.
That's the bubble trays, these ones.
I absolutely love these. These are one of my favourite moulds ever. I've got a set of these at home and I make lots of them in different variations. I just absolutely love. I just love them. I love the effect that you get. Some people, I have seen people make them and they've put a mirror insert in the middle. So they've poured the outer edge of the mould with whatever, whether it's the resin cast or the epoxy, let that almost set, and then they've had a mirror piece and then put that in there and then filled it back up, and then they've created a little tiny bathroom mirror or a hand mirror.
Well, if you were to fill one of these completely with Cadence resin, let it cure, mirror spray on the back, this mirror spray works on this resin.
See,
so you can turn it into a mirror.
You and Mel keep talking about that. I'm going to have to try that. I've not tried that one yet.
After this show, we'll go in there, spray it on the back of one of these. Okay. It looks unreal.
I'm up for that.
It creates a mirror for you, and it reacts perfectly well with the Cadence resin, of course. You're going to get both moulds in this bundle, though. You're going to get the oval of your little sort of scalloped beaded edge, and you're going to get the circle, and they're gorgeous.
They are. They're great. Absolutely fantastic to work with these moulds. And they are very good. They're incredible quality as well. They will last such a long time, provided you look after them. And especially if you've used the black resin, you wouldn't need to give it a wipe out because it does leave a little bit of a dusty residue in there. Yeah. But give it a wipe out with soap and water, let it dry, and you're good to go again.
They're so flexible.
Yeah, they are.
It's the ease to demould. That's what I like.
Yeah, very easy. Some moulds can be quite tricky, and it can take a little bit of work to get your items out of them, but these are probably some of the easiest ones that I've ever worked with.
They're wonderful for coasters, these. They're great, absolutely. Or a little soap dish or something to put candles on, maybe. Yeah, exactly. That would look great too. Yeah. Shop Bubble for those ones for your little bubble framed coasters. You're getting your oval and your circle in there. £19.99 for the pair of them. And do remember as well, you are going to get that club discount off those as well. Now, something that complements these really well is these scalloped edge ones. These are like the wavy edge, aren't they?
It's like a cloud effect.
Yeah, it is. You're going to get the smaller coaster and you're going to get the large as well. Yeah. Looks like a little flower.
It does look like, that one does look more like a flower, but it does work really well within that.
It sits inside it, doesn't it? So you could have that one in there with a candle on it. Yeah. That one there could have the little snuffer next to it or something like that as well. It would look nice with a little taper candle on. I think that's gorgeous.
I love the shape of it. I like things that are a little bit different.
Yeah, it's an informal shape, isn't it? So it's irregular, but it means that it's just, they're going to be easy to create different. Imagine doing the marbling inside there.
Oh, I might have to do that on a demo.
Might have to. Yeah. They're so smooth.
They are, I know. And that's what I like about this resin cast, because it comes out and it's like ceramic.
It is.
It's just like, and it is, don't do what Stephanie did.
Oh no, Stephanie went...
No, we don't do that.
No, it is extremely strong.
It is.
But I'm not going to slam it on a counter. Yeah, I'm going to say I'm not saying I'm strong, but I'm sure my bones probably are. But if I went like that, it was still going to hurt.
Yeah,
it might bruise.
Yeah, definitely.
We don't want to do that.
No.
But with this stuff, it is brilliant, of course, for your coasters or little plates. But imagine this out. It could even be for the keys, anything.
Yeah,
just
on your little cabinet, and as you walk in the house, and you just put your keys on it.
Look at that. It's great. Now,
you can make it into a picture frame.
Oh, you could do. You could you could put little fixings in the back of it. You put it on the wall. Yeah. Turn it into a little picture frame. That'd be cute. You could rice paper inside there. Yeah. Loads of ideas.
So many different things you can do.
If you rice papered in it, you could then fill it with clear, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could do a little shallow fill of your clear resin. Also, as well, you can see here the magic film and glitter has been set inside here. Yeah. Look at this stuff. Look at that. That looks brilliant.
Magic film is one of the best things to create. The effect of it is like the holographic. It's just
magic.
Yeah,
it's unreal, and there's so many different effects you can create with it. That is Shop Cloud for the both of those, £24.99. Talking of magic film, shall we have a quick look at it while we're here? Actually,
go on then.
It comes on a roll. Now this, I think, is about 15 meters on here. It's huge.
Yes, it is. I think it is. 15.
Massive.
Yeah, you get a lot on that roll.
So much, and you use so little as well, don't you?
I know. Yeah. Shall I get the open one?
Oh yes, if you've got some, that would be great. Thank you. So this one here for you is Shop Film. It's £17.99. It was £24.99, so the price has come down for you. Jane's got hers here. 43 centimetres by 15 metres. Look at that stuff. It's It's crazy. Now you can see it like that, and as soon as you start to crinkle it like this and put it in your moulds, look at what happens.
But then if you put a dark, if you set that into a clear resin first, and then you put dark resin behind that, that's what's happened here, and it pushes out that shine throughout it, and it just
looks orange.
It just magnifies it in a different way, and it just, yeah.
Oh my!
I think you've done things with inks on this, haven't you?
We were putting it in the laminating pouches, putting inks in there and gilding flakes, and you could hear it bubbling inside, and it would all bubble up, and then I'd cut that out and put that in the bottom of a mould, and there was so much you could do. The film is by far my favourite. Also, it looks great for gift wrap.
I was just going to say that I'd wrap gifts in it as well, because it's just so pretty.
If you've got wrapping paper, put that over the top of it, and then of course all your wrapping paper becomes like iridescent. It looks great for that. Or if you've got little glass baubles, like just little clear ones or plastic ones, take the cap off and shred some of that, stuff it all inside it, and it looks so good. Shop film for that one, it's £17.99. We do also have the huge roll as well here for you.
I mean, that is a large roll of
and it's
film.
20 metres.
That's a lot of presents you can gift wrap with that, and hampers and baskets and all kinds of things.
Definitely. It's the polka dot pattern that you've got on here as well. So great for hampers, great for wrapping. You can also use it in moulds if you want to. You can use it with alcohol inks. You can do lots of different effects with this. Oh, look at the price. Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm getting some today.
Oh, okay. You're going to have some.
I'm getting some of that.
Yeah, because I set that on the computer, so yeah, that's right.
That is right. It's £8.99. It should be £24.99. Down to £8.99 for 20 metres of your polka dot clear film as well. That deal, I don't think that's going to stick around very long.
Probably not, no.
Until somebody else sees it.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I mean, it was one that I was given to put on the computer, so I didn't just do it on my own.
Oh, right, okay. You've had confirmation.
It was confirmed.
Yeah, there we go. Treats are there for you on the show. Busy for that one. Shop dots to go for that. £8.99 from £24.99. Right, let's just briefly share these with you. We do have your larger moulds. Now, these are like your platform trays, your chopping boards. Aren't they great? They're wonderful for serving platters too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can hang these on the wall. You can make them a decorative item and just hang them on the wall as well. That one, I think that looks like a cricket bat.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I do think that looks like a cricket bat. So you could make that for somebody for a birthday present who's into cricket, decorate it up with like a little mini set of cricket stumps and things like that. So you could make that something quite effective for somebody just as a one-off gift.
Absolutely, you could do. Now this one here for you is Shop Angle, for the one with the angled edge. That one is down to from £24.99 down to £16.93, so great price there. The next one that we have out for you as well, this is that large one there that Jane said she thought looked a little bit like a cricket bat. That one is also on the show for you. That one Shop Round, £16.99 for that one, down from £24.99. So you've got two really good discounts on both these moulds. I would definitely get both of those in your basket and maybe going for the resin today. And then we're briefly just going to go towards the end of the counter. We do also have out here for you as well the Shop Tree, the Christmas tree moulds. Now we have got here for you, let me put the trees are at the front there. Shop Tree, you're going to get both of these ones here for £16.99. They should be, let me have a little look here, they should be just over £33. They should be £33.98. Should be almost £34.
They're like half price.
That's unbelievable. Get your Christmas tree moulds and stock up on those. You get two inside each
box.
You
can make soaps, you can make candles, you can make them out of resin cast, you could make them out of epoxy, you can make them out of anything you want to make them. You could even make them out of chocolate.
Oh yeah, well that's a good idea. We get 2 boxes.
Yeah.
One for craft, one for cooking.
One for craft, one for food.
Yeah, absolutely. Half price, may as well. Absolutely, buy one, getting one for naught basically. Get those, and then you can do loads of different crafts. I've got quite a few of these moulds for that very same reason.
Yeah.
I don't use my candle ones for soap ones, keep them separate so the soap stays, sterile, all that sort of stuff. But again, stock up while we've got them. That there for you is Shop Tree at £16.99. We then do also have the coaster moulds on the show as well. Bonkers price there. Buy one, get one free for you on that one. You're going to get 2 boxes of 4 moulds. So this here You've got 4 moulds in each box. You've got square, oval, circle, and you have your hexagon, but 2 of each shape. So you can create your own production line now whilst you're doing your resin creations. Shop basic for your basic shapes, so that's what they are. And you'll be able to get those inside there. Again, you can use these with epoxy, resin cast, and lots of other mediums too. Now, just before we do head on over to Jana, she's going to be doing some inspiration for us during this hour. We do also have here the epoxy resin pigment colours. Now, when we first bought these in, my goodness, they were so busy. These are a pigment ink. They give you the best, most crisp colour. Jane's got them with her, so we're going to talk more about these in a few moments' time. But I just need to tell you that for 15 colours, here within our top set, it's $19.99. I thought these would have been way more than that. Under £20 for a full set of your pigment resin inks. Ink that's designed specifically to go into resin. First set for you there is Shop Earth, $19.99. The second set that we're going to share with you there is Shop Vivid for your vivid set of colours. Oh, yeah, that's the right one. £19.99 for that set there as well. Absolute brilliant show that we've got for you today. I'm loving the discounts and the deals. Really busy for lots across the board today. If you're shopping with us though, please do make sure to get those baskets checked out. Make sure those orders are yours. Oh, Pat as well. She just said it's just started snowing in Worthing.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, Stephanie Bester says loads is falling into a basket.
Oh, good. Well done.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's great. Let us know if it's snowing where you are. Would keep us updated. And also as well, if you have joined myself, Jane, anyone, Stephanie, for any of the resin shows, and you previously purchased the resin kits, do share with us your experience. We'd love to hear from you because resin is a craft that is growing daily. So many people are using it for making and selling. It's a brilliant one for giftables. Lots of people use it for really sentimental gifts too. We have got here another starred question. Let's have a little look. Oh, good morning, Davina. Davina says, I got both sets, but can you tell me what the little orange caps are for? Oh, within the inks?
Oh, they are to pierce the tops so that the ink comes out.
Absolutely. Great shout there. Thank you, Jane. Inside the cap here, you have a little tiny pin and it's hidden inside the nozzle. So all that you do is when you take the ink like this, like that, I'm not going to open this one, but you pop that over the top and you just push down and it pierces it. I used to, of course, use a pin all the time, but that's a much safer way of doing it and they come with it. So that's what they're for. They open all the bottles for you. Oh yes, I forgot to mention what they were for. Shop Vivid is to go for those. One
thing I would recommend if you do when you're using those is maybe get a piece of kitchen towel or a wipe and just wrap it around.
Sometimes
because it may just spray out because of the pressure of it having been sat in that bottle while it's been travelling or been stored or whatever. Just put something around it so that you don't get covered in ink.
Absolutely. Right, are you ready for us to come
over
to you?
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to do some mixing for them first.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. And then we can recap whenever you want me to. Yeah. Okay. Right, Jane.
Okay, so I've poured in the part A and the part B together. As I did say, you can see that it's got stringy in there. So that's the strands with the chemicals mixing together.
You can see it straight away, can't you?
Yeah, just as you start to mix it, it goes cloudy. And that's because of that reaction that's starting with those two chemicals. So when you mix it, don't mix it like it's a cup of tea. Don't stir it too fast because that will then fill it with air bubbles and that means that it's going to take a lot longer for you to be able to work with. Right. So use like a folding motion, which is like you're mixing a meringue. Just give it a bit of a fold and then do that. So this is going to take about five minutes to mix together.
Yes.
But if anybody's got any questions, please send them in and we'll talk it through while I'm doing this.
Yeah, definitely. Annette says, hello David and Jane, will you be getting small dried flowers to add into the resin? We can definitely look at that, but they're really easy to make.
They are, but yeah, just go into your garden and pick out. Yeah, definitely. But I mean, it is something that Stephanie's been looking at, and I know that she's looked at them a few times. It's just finding the right ones that are going to work and that will look the best for you in your projects.
Yes, I bought a flower press. I think I shared the story before. I bought a flower press and didn't realise that it actually had flowers in there, and the flowers had been in it for over 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Because all of them were wrapped in newsprint from
a
day.
Oh, my goodness.
And I still kept them. But the lady who I bought it from, it was her mum's, And so obviously her mum had pressed them at some point and just never opened it.
How special is that though?
So I was like, wow, the flowers inside it were like dust, like you could break them so easy. You had to be so careful. But I've pressed flowers all the way through the year.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful craft to do, and setting them in your resin looks absolutely brilliant.
I mean, we've had flower press on before, haven't we?
Yeah,
I don't know if we've got any left in stock in the warehouse, but I know that we've had them on shows before. And Amanda, I think it's Amanda that's done those shows.
Yeah.
The things with the flower press, that's something that she absolutely is mad about.
Yes,
bless
definitely.
her. So yeah, as I'm still mixing this through, but as you can see, those strands are getting less and it is starting to clear. There are little bubbles in there, the micro bubbles, but once I separate this out into the other containers and put the inks into it, they will disperse because the ingredients in the ink do help to get rid of any little bubbles that you've got in your resin when it's mixed together. When you're mixing it, make sure that you scrape all around the edges to get any unmixed and across the bottom as well, so that any that isn't mixed in gets added into that as you're mixing it together.
I think I once found that I made an error with that because I realised I wasn't stirring all the way at the bottom, and I think it was one of the first ones I ever poured. On the last little bit, the last little mould that I filled up, it didn't ever quite set properly, and I think that was because what was left in the bottom of the cup was either part A or part B.
Yeah, so it
had not fully. It had a bit, but it felt a bit tacky, and I thought that must be why.
Yeah, probably. What I will say as well, with the weather now getting colder, when you're wanting to mix your resin together, if your room is cold or it's been stored in a cold room, you can warm up your part A. All you need to do is fill a jug with warm water, not boiling water, because that will create a flash cure when you mix it together, and that's just wasted the resin that you can't then use. But if you do it, I think it's about 24 degrees, a baby bath temperature for the water, and then stand that in there for about 10 minutes, and then that thins it out and means that you can mix it because it's not going to be too cold and it'll not be all thick and gloopy when you're mixing it.
So we do only warm up one part?
You can warm up both if you absolutely need to. If it's really, really cold, then you can warm up both, but it is recommended just to warm up part A.
Oh, okay.
That is the one that people tend to warm up more than anything else.
That's interesting.
I think because part A is thicker than part B anyway.
Yeah.
So your part B is I think it's the hardener, and that's the bit that's the thinner consistency. So your part A is always going to be that little bit thicker. So that's why if you warm it up, it just thins it down just that little bit for you, so it makes it easier to mix in the colder temperatures.
Nice. See, it's really interesting when you know all these facts. Brilliant. But yeah, definitely keep your comments coming in.
Okay, so that is pretty much mixed together. So as you can see, there are bubbles in there, and because it's a demo, because it's time restricted in some ways, it means that I'm going to now just separate that out into these 4 cups.
Oh, whilst you're just pouring those, just to let everybody know, the Dots film is now 15% in allocation. Really busy for those polka dot films, and also the Magic film, 40% of that is already now in baskets. We've got a great deal on it though.
That is such a good deal.
$17.99. It should be usually just under £25.
I know, that's crazy. Crazy. I don't quite know who decided that one, but
well
done to everybody that's got it.
Yeah, absolutely. Get it while it's on a great deal, because when we first bought it in at £25, it absolutely flew. You can get it now at a fraction of the price.
Yeah, definitely. So the first one I'm mixing, I'm just going to mix some white, and the white is a heavier colour than any of the others, so that's going to go really quite deep in there. So that's that one mixed in. But as you can see, because that's now gone into there, the micro bubbles that were in there, they're not there anymore. They've gone.
Yes.
So that ink has dispersed those for me.
It colours it really well.
It does. I love it because when I create, you create your white base, and then you can just put anything in there.
I tend to find as well that with these inks, specifically designed for resin, they work much better than an alcohol ink.
Yeah, they do. I think I'm not 100% sure exactly what the difference is. I think they haven't got the alcohol in them, so they are more of a.
It's just like
it's more of a pigment.
Yeah.
It's more pigment, but it's like, I think it's a thinner pigment paste based idea. The pigment paste, obviously, people have heard me talk about those before, and they are great for giving you a depth of colour. They give you they go opaque, so there's no transparency there when you're using a pigment paste. And whilst there is still some transparency with these, it's not as transparent as an alcohol ink. So you have, it's that little bit deeper in here. So this one hasn't been used. So I'm now going to demo opening it with this little. So what you do, move that out of the way so I don't spill it.
Just with the little orange cap.
So that's the orange cap. You put that on the top of there and then just push it down. It's not going to go. It's going to come in like
Sounds like it's gone.
It might just be going there. Give it a bit of a twist.
Because if not, like I say, I used a little drawing pin and didn't even realise at first I had those in there.
Stuck. So that should now. Nope. There we go. Not working. I'll try the other one. I think I used one of the other ones last.
This one's Shop Vivid for the one at 19 at 99 for those. Still really busy for those films as well. Absolutely flying. Definitely loads of people adding the one down at $8.99 into your basket for those wonderful dots. I'm definitely beginning getting some of that for all the hampers this year. Keep your questions coming in though as well, especially while we've got the lovely Jane here doing the show for you today.
Is that going to do? No, that one's not working. I can't get this through, David. It's not going through their thing. I don't know why.
Shall we have a look? I'm going to say, I don't know. Do you want to snip the top of it?
Yeah, I'll probably do that. I've got some scissors here.
Oh, have you got some? Yeah, you can say if not, you can always snip them, can't you?
Yeah, you can. You can always cut the top off of there. So.
As well, Stephanie Best saying that she saw someone use the chopping board mould, the mould that we've got, and poured candy canes, sweetie candy canes into it and then set them in resin.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That sounds good.
That's the thing. You can put any kind of things in it. I've seen you can make items out of clay. You know, like air dry clay. So make your little goodies out of that and set those into it. What you'd need to do is maybe set them in a small amount first. So give them a coating in your resin first, and then once that's dried, then you can put them into your product and you can set them in. You can create the most amazing scenes. And I've used sand and shells from the beach. I've got driftwood and things at home that I want to make into something as well at some point. And I've just got so many ideas on what I want to make with things. It's unbelievable.
I find resin to be very inspiring.
Yes, definitely. And the more you make, the more you want to try.
Yes, definitely.
I think. And the more techniques you learn, the more you're never going to run out of techniques.
No.
Ever. It's like with UV resin. I looked at making my own rings.
Really?
I've got some ring blanks and
wow, that's amazing.
I'm putting little bits of stones in them.
Yep.
So.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So
you're proper making your own jewellery there.
Yeah. So that's, like I say, that's another one that I'm trying to do. So.
So
these colours are so nice.
Oh,
so vibrant. That sapphire blue is just stunning.
That's dreamy. That is very, very nice.
Okay, so now I've mixed those together. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pour that one in there first.
I love how it just flows.
I know. And you can never control exactly what it's going to do either. It's got a mind of its own because it's just.
I think that's the beauty of it, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I think. That's one of the things that I love about it, because you have got absolutely no control over what it's going to come out like. You can do your best to create what you want to create, but the inks and the liquid, it's going to go wherever it wants to go.
Look at that. I like the colours that you've chosen for this. They work really well together.
They do. But then as well, I've done it with colours that are a complete contrast. And that works just as well.
Yeah.
In just such a different way.
Oh, you're putting the white in now.
I am going to do this.
Look at that. We're really busy as well. 50% of that film has now gone into baskets. It's not going to be long before we're calling limited stock on that, I think.
Okay.
Shop film at 17 at 99.
Okay, so let's see what happens now.
Oh, look at that. Pushing it. Look at how it pushes it.
Creates like a wave effect.
Yeah.
In there.
That looks so cool.
I love this. Absolutely love this.
And again, this is so achievable for everybody to have a go at.
Oh, absolutely. I made the fatal mistake when I first started here of absolutely being adamant I'm not a crafter. And I'm not an arty person. I can't draw, I can't paint, nothing like that. So if I can do this and I can create the things that I've had fun creating and learning how to do and just making different things and having fun with it, then anybody can do it, because if I can do it, anybody can.
Oh, precisely. This is it. Look at how those are just bleeding into the top there. So could you do this with does it have to be hot?
Pardon?
Does it have to be hot air that you do
it does need to be warm. Definitely needs to be warm, just to get that movement through there. And then that just spreads throughout and gives you that absolutely, just blends it all together.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, can't wait to see when that's cured now.
Oh,
and demold that one.
So good. Look at that.
So when we demold that, I'll make sure that Emily gets a picture of it and puts it on social for everybody to have a look at and see.
Yeah, that looks really, really fun. Thank you, Jane.
I
love seeing that come together. Right, everybody, we have been really busy for quite a few of our items, almost if not everything on the show we've got today. We've got some great deals, some great discounts for you. The dots film, really busy for this one, the polka dots. 15% of that, it's down to £8.99. Down to £8.99 from £24.99 for that one. So that is a brilliant.
That is a very good price.
It's such a good deal. You can use it in resin if you wanted to.
You can put it in there. There's nothing to say that you can't. Just because it's not the magic film effect, it will still go in. You can maybe put it into a window in a little house that you make, and you can put inks on it. You can do anything with it.
Absolutely, and it's huge. I mean, I were buying this purely for the purpose of the fact that it's going to be used for all my Christmas gifts and hampers.
Yes.
But you don't have to use it for that. Shop dots, £8.99. We've then also got the magic film for you. This is the one that creates that wonderful effect that we just spoke about. £17.99. Do you think we might be able to get a chance of seeing this in action?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, okay. We might be able to see some in action.
Yeah, I'll go and get ready.
Do you want to get ready? Is that all right?
Yeah.
It's £17.99. This is just absolutely flying, everybody. It's down to £17.99 from £24.99. Shop film for this one, okay? Please do not miss out on it though while it's at this deal. I did not know for 1 second that it was going to be down to this price. It is one of the best films we have ever worked with here in this building. It is brilliant stuff. It looks incredible on the surface. Also, it works well with heat, so you can heat it up. It's heat reactive, so you fold it in half, put a Teflon sheet over the top, iron it, and you can get this wonderful, almost like Cinderella effect. People use it within garments, in sewing, in fabrics, all sorts of stuff, but to get it today at a great price is something I would strongly suggest doing. £17.99 for that one. Just to recap at the start of the show for you, the resin. This here is your Cadence resin. It's from, of course, that fabulous brand that we know and love for all of their paints, inks, mediums, and now their resins. Now, this has been out of stock for quite some time. It was launched in the summer, but of course, it's sold out. Now, it's finally back here. I know it's now the winter time, which means we've got those longer evenings where we're in the home, we're doing our crafts, and we're doing something different. Resin is a brilliant one to start if you've not yet tried it. Shop Clear will get you 2 bottles. You're going to get part A and part B. They are going to mix together to create, of course, that solidifying resin, but this one has a slight flex to it, and that's where it gets its name art. It is resin art. So you can actually do it in deep dish molds, you can do it in thin molds, you can do it for sculpting, and you can do it for surface coverage. So you can do a variety of different techniques with this particular medium. Also, it's bubble free, it's non-toxic, it's completely transparent, it is beautiful. Shop Clear. Shop Clear.
Can I just make a point about that as well, because we are now getting lower on stocks of that one. Delivery time for any new orders that we place will now not be here until the new year.
Yes.
I think it's an 8-week lead time from Cadence to ourselves. So that's the last time that we're going to have that product in until after Christmas.
Wow.
We'll not have any in now until the new year.
There you go, and that's confirmed for you, because if you want to do your crafts and get all your makes put together
for Christmas, if you want to make Christmas gifts or Christmas baubles or Christmas decorations, you
that's
need to
the
get
last
that.
chance. And it's been busy today already. Shop Clear, £29.99. And just a brief recap for you before we head back on over. The UV resin, really busy for that too. 1/4 of the stock of that has gone. Shop bundle, £19.99 is going to get you a UV torch, your UV resin, and of course the interchangeable cap for it as well. Jane, my love, are you ready?
I am, yes.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, we'll come on over if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use up these colours. Sure. So I'm just going to pour into here what's left of these, just so that we don't waste any.
Lovely.
Yeah. So that's that one. That blue is amazing. That's sapphire.
That's a gorgeous blue as well. Davina says, will Cadence ever do really large bottles of the epoxy resin? Right. Okay, going to be honest with you. Yes, they do. We're just trying to work out the price on them at the moment.
Yes.
And I believe if we are going to be getting them, that would be what is in the new year. But they do them in litre and half a litre bottles.
They do. But like you say, it is us just working out the best price for you guys.
Absolutely. Because I imagine, obviously, and it always is better to buy it in bulk anyway. But we just need to make sure that we can get it in the quantities for you to still be able to give you a great deal. So we'll definitely update you on that as soon as we know. So let's have a little look. Annette Gilbert as well says, can you use a toothpick to make swirly patterns?
You can, yes. Just don't go down too deep with it, because you don't want to scratch the base of your mould, because then that will mean that you get marks within that mould.
Oh, that's good to know.
But yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Lovely stuff, yeah. Make some lovely patterns.
Okay, so you spoke about warming up this resin film, and that actually works really, really well with this heat gun. So I'm just going to hold that in place.
Is it all right?
It's not coming on.
Oh, is the thermostat kicked in on it?
Possibly.
Yes, the thermostat might have kicked in. Have we got another one? Sometimes if it's got warm, it'll cut out. Let me go and grab mine. I won't be a second.
Oh my goodness! Sorry, guys.
It'll be the heat tool. I'll go grab a new one.
Oops. Live shopping. Okay, while David goes to get that, you can. This is the resin film, so I've cut a little piece that's going to go inside this coaster, but it is that little bit too big. So my plan is to heat it up so that it shrivels it and gets it that little bit smaller, and it gives us that different effect with the crinkle when that's all warmed up and shriveled up in there. But this one, as you can see, this resin is still curing through here. It's still travelling through. You can see these little bubbles that the heat caused. Is that going to work for me? Thank you.
So the King Caboodle ones, we've got safety feature in them. Sometimes if you use them for a long period of time,
okay,
the heat can cut out, so it doesn't overheat.
See, that's why I don't use them very often. You can tell. Okay, try again with this one. So you just direct your heat onto that film. I don't know if you can see it on there, because that's, maybe I'll see it better on here.
Oh right, yeah, you can see it reacting.
So there you go. As you can see, that's now crinkling that up for me.
Oh, that looks cool.
Giving it that, it's like almost like a metallic finish, like a hammered metal finish.
It does, doesn't it? I do like that. That looks really cool.
That's there, and then
I've been asked a question as well. Can you use the pigment inks in the resin cast?
I don't know. That is something that I do want to try that, because I'm not sure that they would be compatible with it.
Yeah, we're going to give that a go.
You can put alcohol inks in there, but you'd need a lot of them for it to do any kind of colouring in there. You can put them in. I have done that myself. So it is something that you can do, but you're probably better off with mica powders in the first instance to get that depth of colour into your resin cast. So then you just pop that in there and just push it down. You need to make sure that there are no air bubbles underneath. So you need to guide them out from underneath here with using the stick. And then what I will then do, once this is cured, I would then put a clear coat over the top of it, just to seal it in place.
Ah, okay.
And then that goes in just like that. But those colours coming through that sheen will just look so good.
That looks wonderful. I love those colours. Everyone, we've been so busy. I don't know where this show's gone.
I know, it's gone so fast. Oh, what? That's gone so fast, David.
I know, honestly, it flies by, and it's just a good sign of having a great time and a really busy show. So thank you for each and every one of you that's got involved. We've had lots of wonderful questions. I've learned, I think everyone else has learned as well, and thank you for sharing any of your techniques as well. Davina says, oh, it's like a beach scene with waves, that chopping board.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and you know what? These projects, make and sell them, do it for your own enjoyment, pay for your craft. Maybe you're just going to sell a couple and it pays for your resin.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. I mean, you know, make them as gifts. I made, one of my cousins got married a couple of months ago, and I made those figurine moulds, those thinkers, the ones with all the different hand poses. I made her a set of those for a wedding gift.
Oh, nice.
I made them to match her decor in her house. Lovely. So you know, something personal, something that you can make that's absolutely personal to the person that you're giving it to.
Yes.
You can put lettering in things. If you've got like vinyl or decent or really good stickers like our resin decals, you can put people's names in them as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great shout. We've got the alphabet ones. Right. Jane, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I've loved every minute of it. It's been brilliant. And please don't go anywhere. We've got another show coming up for you just through that wall. I'm going to be joining Mel for that particular hour. It's going to be lots of fun. We've got lots in store for you. Thank you, Jane. We'll see you later on.
Yeah, I'll see you about, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll see you at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll have a chat and a cuppa. Take care, everyone. Check those baskets out.